Our goal is to basically have something like this that we have. You reduce, you're gonna notice some changes here. This logo becomes bigger. You have 2 columns, then you have 4 columns, 1 column I mean, and with all the content right there. So let's make that happen here in our project. Let's save all, open the footer. The first thing that I'm going to work with is to resize that logo. So I'm going to say here and logo add include responsiveness pixel, so en. Let's see when are we going to increase the width of this logo, because I want to have a bigger logo right here. Yes, this is our brand and it's going to become very beautiful, believe me. Let's reduce. Okay, let's reduce. It's still okay, this logo. Reduce more. See, it's still okay. Okay, here I can actually increase at this breakpoint. I'm choosing this one, 750 to increase. So I'm going to put its width to some 60%, 750 pixels. The next thing that I want to have here is a padding, because can you notice that as we reduce the screen size, we don't have space between these columns, and the left side for this and the right side for this. So we must make sure to put it in the right place. Let's reduce and see where we can start making that happen. Okay, let's reduce. Still okay because the font size has decreased. Still okay, but here I'm not liking this because it's too near from the edges. So 1100, that's it. So we have to select the padding to our row. We have to right click here, simply copy, put here, and put 100. I'm going to start with the padding, top and bottom 0, left and right 4 Let me save and see how this is going to behave. Let's increase, reduce. Okay, we have a good padding, but actually we can increase a little bit more, just to 5 I think it's going to be better. Yes, I'm going to update here my 5 I'm not going to save right now. Let's see if our logo increases its font size on 750 pixels that we have defined. We are right here. Let's go down, and yes, you can see it increases. Very good. Where we can start placing just 2 columns, let's reduce and see how the content looks like. 4 columns is still okay. We can easily navigate even here, but let me choose this breakpoint of 750 also to start implementing the 2 columns. Okay, and I don't want this to be right here. I want these 2 columns to kind of be small, the dimension of their container, some 60 or 70%, and be centralized, like in this area from here to here. So let me actually make that. So I'm going to start with the definition of the maximum width that I'm going to want from that part. So I simply have to copy this and put here the maximum width. I'm going to change the definition of this row as I hit the 750, and now I can make the logic happen to just have 50% for each column. At this stage you should know how to do that because we have made. So this is class equal to column 1 of 4. What are we going to make is to include responsiveness, the stuff again, the same breakpoint. You know that the width of this is going to be 50%. Let's put the margin set to auto, and we have to really make the margins to the right. You already know the reason. We have done this more than 2 times and not last child. We're gonna set its margin right to 0, and let's actually add the margin to the bottom to some 2 rems. And you know what you have to do with the even ones, which are this one and this one. Okay, it's actually just updating. Do you see? And of type, okay, where is end of type? Here you have. Let's put 2n. You already know that you're going to just change the color just to see how it looks like. That's what I want to do for curiosity. Let me save here also and make sure that I'm on this breakpoint 750. Okay, let me actually have some padding to the left of this. Do you see when I reduce what happens? And I don't really like that. Yes, at this stage it's okay, but let me just add this padding to the left side. I'm going to use the same gutter that I have. Yes, gutter horizontal. Let's save and see how these will behave. Okay, much better. Do you see? We don't have the columns really next to each other. That's perfect. So let's reduce and see what else we can do. But here I can simply show each of these columns having a width of 100%. Yes, it's much better for me. So let's just come up here after our end of type. At this stage, inside of our class, column 104, you already know that this is copying, pasting here, breakpoint chosen is 600. We can put the width of 100%, save, and see how this will behave. Let's reduce. Okay, now we are here. Very good. This is happening because we set the padding left to have this gutter horizontal. So all of those that were, how this is called, even. Yes, multiples of 2 are even. Yes. So what we have to do is to simply remove this padding lefty, set it back to 0, save here, and this must fix our code here. Very good, very good. We did it. Programming is something that I really enjoy doing. You really practice a lot. Your first page is responsive, just missing 2 things: responsive menu, and please don't forget responsive pop-ups. Yes, we have to make this also responsive. I don't like the way that they behave right here.